Welcome, precious souls. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. If you are single and have chosen yourself and are kind of enjoying your own little superpowers on this special day, I really am proud of you. And I'm really hopeful that you're giving all of the love and sweetness that you've given to so many back to yourself today. Oh, all I can smell right now is paint because I just whipped this up. It's still wet. You can see my little moose. I'm going to donate him to charity. And that's on Muskoka granite. Isn't that cute? See, this is what I do when I pour my love back to myself as I make little creative projects. Something that just feels good inside. And hopefully you're doing the same. You know, it's unfortunate. There's a lot of pressure put on both men and women on Valentine's Day. And, you know, we should be loving each other and ourselves all year round and celebrating the same every single day. Love is a very powerful, powerful force. And it's meant to be shared with ourselves and others. Yeah, it's about really looking at life in a whole new way. It's like looking at life through the eyes of our inner child, right? The innocence. Like this very much older gentleman is looking at a praying mantis for the first time ever, and he's never noticed. He's seen bugs a million times, right? He's definitely mature. And he's looking at it for the very first time, really looking at it. And that's kind of what we're challenged to do every day in life. We walk through and see the same things over and over, but do we really see them through innocence, through our child eyes, right? Our innocent eyes. Do we really see them for what they are? Do we really see the magic behind everything? Every single thing is an energy that we have created through our mind's perception, and it is in front of us to look at and enjoy and really appreciate the magic of it. So everything in your life, you're being called to really look at it and see it for what it is. You created that. You could create anything. You are a natural leader, and there's a lot that can be learned by really appreciating the magic in everything. And once you realize and accept and are accountable for the fact that we create everything in our life, it empowers us to realize we make a choice every moment on what we choose to put attention, intention, emotion, and power into to create and bring into our lives. So again, like on this Valentine's Day, who are you choosing to pour your love into? How are you choosing to do that? Are you setting healthy boundaries? Are you setting an example about how you want to be loved, about how you want to be treated? Because there's nothing more beautiful than truly accepting and loving yourself for all of your flaws, for all of your beauties, for all of these unique ways that you shine. Living moment to moment is how we do that in totality. Every moment there's something, like I said, that's magical that we can see in a whole new way that we've ignored and walked past so many times. And when we live fully in each moment, that's when we can see the beauty in everything that we may have missed before. Somebody still may be offered right now. We have had a few readings like this to make things different. See them in a way you've never seen them before and do things differently to break through generational curses and cycles, okay? To do something different. It hasn't worked to your exact satisfaction this far. You might be just existing instead of truly living. You might be just settling instead of truly loving, okay? Whatever it is at this time, there's something you're being called to do differently, and it's going to have a profound effect on your life, okay? It's going to connect you with others in a way you couldn't before. You couldn't allow yourself because you couldn't see it before. How deeply we're connected, how much we can share with each other, how much we can be our true authentic self and have something so big to offer the world, okay, that we just took for granted before. It's about trusting your inner guidance right now, okay? Something is calling to you. You have it screaming in your ear, and you're being asked, are you going to do it differently this time? To give yourself a brand new slate to work on, just to move forward in a new and beautiful way that's unlike anything you've ever seen or had before, okay? This is beautiful. You have the power of choice. How do you want do something that your future self is going to be so grateful you did right now? What would that be? Only you know. What would that be? That you would be so happy that you took the plunge now. Short term pain, long term gain, right? Definitely there's something that you haven't been seeing in its truth. You've seen it before, but not in its truth. Yeah, it's definitely a time for change. And that's what life is about. We're not meant to sit still in one place doing the same thing over and over. Don't worry about what others view is good and bad for them, because only you know your true divine path. You know what's good for you and not good for you. You got to feel your way through it and make the necessary changes where is needed. Not surprised this came up today. The Lover's card. I got a handful here. The Lover's card. And truly, there are three forms of love. The lowest is sex, just like these F buddies, they're called, one night stands, or just no strings attached. That's the lowest form. And you got to be careful who you yoke your energy to, because you wear their karma, you wear them, okay? It's not the easiest thing to break cords with later when you discover, after you haven't taken the time, just how not good for you they are, okay? That's the lowest form. The kind of middle ground is conditional love, which unfortunately, most relationships are based on this. I'll love you as long as you do this. I'll love you as long as you don't do this. That's very conditional love. The most deepest, profound kind of love is unconditional love. And that's where you can love somebody just as equally as you could love any single, any imaginable energy in life, okay? A frog, a gorgeous woman, a gorgeous man, an ancient elder, a flower. And that's because you realize we share this beautiful energy and we're all connected, and you can love them like you would want to be loved in the truest form, in the most detached, forgiving, kind, nurturing, loving form. Doesn't mean you have to, stay in a life with somebody who is not good for you, or who may be toxic, or who hasn't done the work you have, but you can love them unconditionally, because and you could see their deeper beauty inside. You could see their potential. You could see that we're all the same inside. You could see their pain. You could see how they're distributing negative behavior sometimes through that pain that they haven't dealt with yet. But it's an unconditional love. It's a truly wanting what's best for everybody, because you know that they are an essence of you, okay? We are all connected. So that is the biggest, the most incredible form of love. And I think at one point, very soon, everybody's really going to reach that. And I know it's coming, actually. It's something that it separated me from a lot of people in life, because I thought everybody loved like this. And I was very confused and naive to understand that, no, I was, what was I called? A square peg in a round hole, or something like that. Yeah. And I do feel that more and more people are starting to love unconditionally, like an adorable puppy, as much as anything in life. Okay, it's the same. It's the same unconditional. There are no conditions. I love you, even if you aren't need to be in my life, even if you don't match my frequency. I can love you because I know we are all connected, and I know you're somewhere on your healing journey, and I can appreciate that. I can, really relate to every single feeling every human being and every animal and every plant can feel, because we all feel hurt, we all feel happiness, we all feel love, we feel all the feels. So how can you not relate to that and have respect for that, and truly appreciate that we all go through different things at different times, and be supportive of that, even if just from a distance, and by sending love and light, right? Okay, it's about seeing the truth, seeing through all the illusions. It's like Valentine's Day. Why would there be 364 days that we just kind of go with this conditional love or everything else, and then all of a sudden one day a year, we're like, hey, I love everybody unconditionally. Like, it's time we're breaking through the illusions. We're starting to turn that love within ourselves, and that's where it starts. We fill our own cup, and we see what we need, and we fill our own needs, so that we don't keep going through these same cycles with people who are unhealed and on a different place in their journey. And when you love yourself, that's when love can come in, because we need to heal what's inside us. It is what is projected outside of us. When we heal ourselves, we're healing everybody. Okay, we are truly that connected. And again, just like beyond illusion, the veil of awareness is being lifted, and we can see now. We're all starting to see that Valentine's Day is every second of every day, and there is only now. There is no past or present. This is the now. And so if we fill each moment with unconditional love and understanding, and at least an appreciation and a deeper desire to understand where the other's coming from, that is real love. And love, next to accountability and authenticity. Love and authenticity are two of the superpowers in this world. And when you operate from those, you have the whole world in your hands. You literally do. When you're being authentic, no one can take that from you. No one. No one can play you. No one can be the player. No one can manipulate you, because you speak in your truth. You are your truth. You don't change for anybody, so no one can harm you or change you. And when you love unconditionally, that's the only way through the darkness. That's all that love heals all. It does. And we have an awareness. We're coming into awareness about this. It's our superpower. Bottom of the deck is just make every day a Valentine's Day, in the ordinariness, in the basics, no matter what it is you're doing. Dishes, gardening, cleaning out a hamster cage. I don't know why that came to. That was just given to me by angels. Whatever it is, dance in your living room. Operate out of love, forgiveness, and release, and detachment. Because when we're detached, 2:55 on the clock, the 2 is cooperation and balance with others. The 5s are change. And when we are detached, we can love very deeply, but detached. Whereas we don't cling because of unhealthy needs. We're not codependent. We're not people-pleasing. We're not afraid of abandonment anymore. We're not afraid of any of the rejection, because we operate in a way that we love ourselves so fully that hopefully this person will help to nurture what I've already created, or enhance what I've already created. Hopefully I will be able to do that for them. But if it doesn't, it's okay, and we can accept that and move on. Don't allow yourself to attach too hard to what you believe to be a certain way, because the universe, the creator God, knows best, and your angels know best. And so if we're too busy clinging on to things that are unhealthy, believing this is it because our ego says so, we might be missing out on something special. And as my dad once told me years ago, and I should have listened earlier, but sometimes we learn the hard way, we burn to learn. But while we're busy clinging to things that aren't good for us, someone or something better is waiting. How long are you going to keep them waiting, right? Yeah, that's wisdom. That's wisdom on many levels. All right, let's get a card of positivity so far. My video hasn't cut off. Again, happy Valentine's Day to all of you sweet souls. I'm sending so much love and light. What do we got today? The measure of my success is my joy. We've had this one before, guys, in one of them. And that is so true. The more joy you allow in your life, the more success you will have. This is how it works. This is the universal way that it is. The more joy and happiness you allow in your heart, the more you bring up your vibration, which is a match to all of the things that you aim to have in your life and to pull into your life and to really accept. So it is really all about that. I'm going to read this to you. Oh, that light's bright. The amount of joy you have allowed yourself to experience is the greatest indicator of your allowance of energy and success. Whenever you are feeling good, you are an enormous successful contributor. And that's another thing. Like I said, when we heal ourselves, we heal the world. When we love ourselves, we love the world. When you are operating in joy, you are bringing joy to the world. When you operate in joy, you're attracting and co-creating with the universe, which is what we are supposed to be doing, learning and co-creating and expanding what we are and our world, and what we're putting into it is what is going to feed our existence and what we're going to see outward. It's a reflection. You can tell how people's lives are going because however it is an exact reflection of how they're feeling inside. So when we operate out of love and joy, and we keep allowing only love and joy in our life, and we could see when people are struggling, we could see that they're struggling and try to grant them some love and joy and help them to see the positive. We are feeding ourselves and everyone all at the same time. It is such a beautiful time to be alive. It really is. And you really do hold that much power. Okay. It's not my job to go out and, that's funny. That was on the bottom of the deck. It's not my job to go out and heal the world. I am here in case anybody wants any guidance because I've been through all of the darkness. I chose I chose the short term pain for long term gain. I know what it's like, and it's worth it. I split the deck, the source. It is worth it. I have a direct line to source now. I have a direct line for creative flow. Like I said, I do paintings after paintings, and I whip this up because I love the Muskoka granite. I've had this a piece for a long time. And look at Mr. Moose. He's so happy. And it was already there. I just took away the pieces because once you allow yourself to choose you and pour love into you that you always wanted from others but didn't get, that's when you get all this love back from the universe, from God the Creator. You have talents that come through. They are operating through you because it's safe, because you are a love. You are love. You operate at a love. You are welcomed to pull through this source, and it just operates through our magical little fingers, okay, and our voice, and everything that we touch. I mean, I can't imagine people sitting in misery going, "Oh yeah, that's nice." Make a different choice. Don't be jealous of me. Do the work. It's worth it. I worked hard to get where I'm at. I have absolutely no guilt about anything beautiful that comes in my way. I am so open to love because I did all the work and I know my worth now, and it really changes you. Valentine's Day every day. I'm not kidding. It's Valentine's Day every day, and I'm wishing you so much love and light. If you do get called to have some guidance or anything coming from me, I will certainly help you. I've been down this road, and I've seen a lot of things, and I have direct messages right from source, and I'd be happy to help. www.earthangel3811.com. And you can also email me, paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to invite you into my happy space and give you all the wisdom you need at this time from your spirit team. Take care and shine on, guys.